I'm gonna show you the chart that took me from this to this. Real simple. This pyramid is everything. Look at it, really look at it. The bottom starts with your bare necessities, the things that you need to make sure that you're operating on a basic level. We are talking diet, fitness, hygiene, environment, the things that you need to make sure that you can thrive. Because what is the point of me telling you how to glow up if you're just gonna go back into an environment that takes you back to who you were before you got an external makeover? The next row, skincare, fashion, hairstyles, accessorizing, all of those things. These are all accoutrements that you can add on top of what you already have going on once your diet, fitness, hygiene, environment is all together. And these are all things that can be learned. Like, I didn't grow up with a mom who was very girly. My mom likes to wear Star Trek t-shirts, and we go to Star Trek conventions. Look at this. So I learned all these things from the age of 21 and up, and just like the art of how to maintain myself. And I taught myself, like using the internet and blogs and forums and different things like that. So you can do it too. Maybe I'll teach you, maybe this can be a series, but let's move on to the next level of the pyramid. The third level of the pyramid is going to be when we start outsourcing things, but I actually use this for a different purpose. Sometimes there are things that you have to outsource because you can't do them yourself. I can't really do laser myself. I have darker skin. I'm gonna be taking myself to Sev every time because they get me right. With your hair, if you get enough blowouts and you watch them intently when they're doing it and you make your instructions really clear on what it is that you want, you can learn how to do this yourself. I learned this from going to Drybar over and over again and then watching what they were doing and then duplicating it. So now I can do it myself, and I save myself $50 a month. The next row up is going to be your non-invasive treatment. So that's your Botox, your fillers, your CoolSculpt, your peels, like your chemical peels. Those are things that are just a little bit deeper than surface, but they're not cutting you open. They're short of plastic surgery. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like you need to be doing these things until you have deep lines that you cannot rectify with skincare in the row right underneath this, because regular facials will fix a lot. Microdermabrasion will fix a lot. I'd rather have you do lasers on your face than go and add Botox and filler, because we know what it does. One of the benefits of being a housewife historian is being able to see what the women look like at the beginning of when they start housewives, when they start realizing what they look like on TV and they start getting Botox and fillers, when they recognize that now they look crazy with the Botox and fillers, and then they go back to reverse it. Those things are for 40, 50-year-olds. I don't really feel like you need to do them. But there are other things on here that I recommend. Cosmetic dentistry, I recommend because duh, like, your teeth are important. And now we are at the top of the pyramid, y'all. It's plastic surgery. It's always plastic surgery. If those four things, if getting your diet, hygiene, environment together didn't work, if getting regular manicures, pedicures, blowouts, threading, laser hair removal, all of those things didn't work, if going and getting cosmetic dentistry and CoolSculpting and threading, and for people who do Botox and filler, if that didn't work, it's time to cut it up, okay? It's time to cut it up. Now, would I recommend going that far? No. Personally, it's not that deep to me. But if that's how you feel, that's kind of like the progression of where you can go. That's the pyramid that I use to glow up. Let me know if you want any more detail or for me to go into detail about what I did for each level. I hope that helps.